Injustice is going to be a movie. My favorite fighting game is going to be a movie. Let's talk about it. So I got home from work and I got a tweet from one of my good buddies, fellow comedian, and he's in charge of the Dragonball University. I'll link his stuff below. Go check him out. He's doing great right now on YouTube. But he sent me a message about this, and I immediately, like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I usually get tons of messages from friends that are about gaming stuff, and I'm like almost immediately always assuming it's not that important. But he sent me this, and I read literally like the first 3 lines, and I was like, no way. I am so excited, dude. I am so pumped. So first off, I'm going to read through this really quick and what I think is going to happen. First, I'm going to read through this. What else? There's some other cool stuff about DC stuff going on here. And then what could this mean for Injustice? But let's get into this. So first off, this is a tweet from DC Animated Universe. So if those who don't know, these are the movies. They're all animated. They're kind of loosely based off of the animated series. They're doing their own little universe. I think it's called the Dcau. They've been doing their own thing all together, and it's been some of them have been pretty good. Some of them not so much. I'm not going to mention those ones, but for the most part, these are really enjoyable to watch. So knowing that they're going to do Injustice is really exciting. There are some worries there, and I'll get into that in a second, but that's what this is going to happen. That's what they mean by DC animated movie. So the special feature for Batman The Long Halloween Part 2 comes with a sneak peek of the movie among other extras, right? So we got the DC showcase of Blue Beetle. So Blue Beetle fans, there you go. Silver Age Blue Beetle is back, and had he ever starred in a 1960s Saturday morning limited animation cartoon with its own jazzy earworm of a theme song, it would have been just like this. Welcome to the adventures of Ted Core, alias Blue Beetle, as he teams up with the fellow superheroes Captain Atom, the Question Nightshade, to battle the nefarious finangler of feelings, Dr. Spectro. Okay, wrong Blue Beetle. I totally thought they were talking behind me there. That this threw me off completely, but that's cool. That's super cool. And a sneak peek for the next DC animated movie, an advanced look at Injustice. I cannot tell you how exciting this is. We'll get into that in a sec. Then we got the DC Universe movie flashbacks to talk about Batman The Dark Knight Returns and Hush, and then Batman the Animated Series, Two-Face Part 1, and DC Vault. So there's a bunch of cool stuff there. While we're on the topic about the movie flashbacks here, we'll talk about Hush really quick. Hush was a bad movie. And I'm not lying, most people that watch, DC fans that watch Hush will agree it was a bad movie. They completely destroyed what the comic book Hush was all about. They took way too many liberties, and it completely destroyed the idea of what Hush was as a comic. And that is my concern about Injustice. Now, as we all know, Injustice can get pretty dark. The whole concept is Superman just going berserk, and not berserk. Superman just not dealing with BS anymore and killing people. That's the concept of Injustice overall. So this could be a really good animated series if they did it right. Now, like I said, in Hush, they did some major changes. I'm going to spoil something, so if you haven't, stop, go watch Hush and come back. But in Hush, the Riddler's the bad guy. He was not the bad guy in the original comic. He was part of the bad guy, but he wasn't the main. He wasn't Hush. I don't like when they do that shit. DC, cut that shit out. Follow the goddamn source material. Just follow the source material. That's all you need to do. But for Injustice, they need to like literally, I want them to take the game and turn it into a movie. That's it. I don't want any extras. Just turn it exactly into the movie. Copy it word for word with the great animations over at DC. Make that happen. Don't ruin such a great IP. Injustice is amazing. Injustice 2 is my all-time favorite fighting game. I love it more than anything. And there's a chance I get to witness this as an animated movie. That's so awesome. So DC, for the love of Christ, don't fucking ruin it. Anyways, so that's my concerns. I am excited. This is gonna be just like the Snyder Cut, just like Mortal Kombat, just for Godzilla. These movies I'm so excited for. I will be making sure I'm buying this. I will buy the actual physical version of this to watch this movie. That's how excited I am. But so let's talk about what this could mean. As we know, NetherRealm Studios has literally been radio silent with us for most of the year. We barely got anything from them outside of like some messages about the movie. At the time of making this video, less than a month away from E3, and there's a lot of big rumors about what's going to happen E3. NetherRealm Studios has to give us something. Warner Brothers Studios, the only big IP that was going to come out this year was Gotham Knights, and that has been delayed till next year. So what we're going to get is, I don't know. Are we getting Injustice 3? Is that going to happen? Are we getting a port for Injustice 1? That would be pretty cool. That'd be a nice little add-on they could add. But there's also that big rumor about, is there going to be a Marvel game coming from NetherRealm? Is it going to be Marvel versus DC? There's so many questions up in the air. But them giving us this makes me lean more towards we're getting Injustice 3. That's my opinion. I think we're gonna get it. I'm sure like Honeybee and Dynasty have already gone over this. If you're watching me, you've probably already watched them. But this is my thought process. Because we're getting spoilers, they're gonna want, hey, if you like this movie, why don't you go read the comics? Why don't you go play the game? They're gonna want to cross promote. And if this is really coming out, say this comes out like the holiday this year, and then we also have the holiday game coming out this year, dude, that's just brilliant cross promotion. I will say they did horrible cross promotion with the Mortal Kombat movie. They did literally nothing. It was radio silent. I'm very disappointed in everything going on. However, I do understand there's a lot of stuff going on up top with the merger that's going on right now. I don't have enough information about that. No one has enough information about that for us to know really anything yet. But dude, this is really big. This is really big for Injustice fans. And if you're an Injustice fan, let me know down below in the comments what you want to see. What characters? Do you want to see just the characters from the video game? Do you want to see the characters from the comics? But what characters do you want to see? Do you want to see more of Harley Quinn? Do you want to see more of the Joker? Do you want to see more of Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern? Seeing them actually turn good and bad. Tell me in the comments below who you're most excited to see in this movie. I can tell you right now, the character I'm most excited about to see is probably just to see the fight between Batman and Superman. So everyone wants to know who would win between Batman versus Superman. We finally got that movie. That bullshit. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about a real fight, an animated badass fight. I'm so excited. God, I'm so awesome. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Let me know in the comments who you want to see. For those who don't know, I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Tuesday on Twitch. Come and check me out there. Also check out my TikTok. I do a bunch of FGC sketch comedy. Come check me out there. Have a lot of fun. Both of those links are in the description below, along with all my social media tags. If you like the video today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My name is Phil, and of course I will talk to you guys soon. Oh my god, I'm so excited.